Before joining my B school, this was the question that I looked the answer for everywhere. Matlab, I didn't leave Quora, Facebook, any kind of website where there was any reviews, where there was any reviews regarding the package offered by different companies for different roles. तो ये क्वेश्चन तो यार everyone has this question कि what will be the salary after I do my MBA, right? And सबके figures अलग अलग होते हैं. There are very high inflated figures in the market. तो people join B schools with a very high expectations. एंड सेकेंड पॉइंट क्या है कि सैलरी जो सी टी सी होता है, द कंपनी दैट विच रिपोर्ट द सी टी सीज, दोज आर वे डिफरेंट फ्रॉम द इन हैंड सैलरी दैट यू गेट. मतलब आई वॉज ऑल्सो टू नेव बिफोर ज्वाइनिंग माई बी स्कूल. व्हाट आई यूज टू थिंक वॉज कि whatever is the CTC just divided by 12, that is what, just reduce some amount and that is what will be my in-hand salary. But after joining my first job post MBA, this was the harsh reality that I had to face. So I felt like I was being betrayed. मतलब मेरा पैसा कौन लेके जा रहा था. But then you come to terms with it. You understand कि you are the income tax paying person, तो वो तो देना ही है. So as we are well known saying, it's there are only two things which are certain in life: death, and the second one is tax. So you can't run away from it. You have to face this sad reality. So in this short and simple video, we'll basically cover these 2 points कि क्या range होता है MB salaries का depending on the roles, and what are the differences between CTC and in hand, so that you're better prepared and don't face the harsh reality or the bitter truth after joining the job. So we'll also show the actual payslip कि यार 25 लाख का CTC है, then what is the actual salary that you get in hand. तो इससे you can get an idea, right? कि you can draw a comparison कि if this is the CTC that the company is telling me, ये इतना CTC for a role which you are applying उसमें इतना CTC है, then what is the kind of in hand, monthly in hand that I can, because at the end of the day that is what matters. Whatever the role be, whatever your growth expectations, whatever your expectations are, but the end of the day, one most important things which matters, what is my monthly in hand salary. So we'll look at that also. So yeah, let's start with it. So first point, क्या ranges होते हैं. So first I would like to put a disclaimer कि these are very indicative ranges. Now depending on the college you go to, IIMs, top colleges, then the depending on the company that you are placed in, depending on the location that you are placed in, depending on the past experience that you have, the package that you will be offered will vary, right, within the role itself. So this is just to give you an indication ki which are the high paying or the most preferred roles when you're going to a B school, and which are the roles which are kind of paying the least. So obviously the pay is not bad, but I would say in comparison with the other roles, which are the roles which pay the least. So you can obviously see we start with the least one, banking. So banking covers varied aspects. It can be corporate banking, it can be treasury role, it can be a private banking role, it can be a wealth management role. So it covers a huge spectrum of roles. But banking is kind of those roles which you pay you the least. But इसमें you can also need to look at it from a different perspective कि work life balance कैसा है. So obviously banking roles will give you much better work life balance. Most of the roles will have Saturday Sundays off, right? So you need to look at it from both the perspectives. But majorly जितना लिखा है 20 lakhs is the fixed component and 4 lakhs is the variable component. अब इस पे भी आएंगे that why did I specifically mention fixed and variable component. There is a reason to it, right? Because many companies will mention कि यार मेरा 50 लाख का CTC है, but then you need to understand that what is the fixed component, because fixed component is what will determine the amount you will get in your hand monthly, right? So it's very important that whenever you're being offered a CTC or whenever you're negotiating, you determine, you fix what is the, you understand what is the fixed component that you're going to get. Then comes product management role. Product management role अभी बहुत ज़्यादा डिमांड में, especially in the fintech domain. So इसमें the packages can be much higher, but this is just the average range, like 25 fixed and 5 plus would be the variable pay that you will get. Sales and marketing, obviously these are the most coveted roles on campus for the marketing and the sales people. HUL and all the FMCG companies, big names come and hire for S&M roles. And the package is kind of similar to Prodman. Again, it can vary, but its average range is 25 fixed and 5 is the variable component. Now again, coming back to, now these two are the investment banking and consulting are kind of the most highest paying jobs you can see on the campus. Obviously, consulting would come first, right? If you go to the top three consulting companies, right? McKinsey, BCG, Payne, this is the kind of packages that you can expect. It can be much more depending on your experience, depending on the college through which you're joining these companies, because packages also vary from campus to campus. So this basically gives you a brief idea what kind of package you can expect. Now let's go to the different components कि यार मेरा CTC इतना है और इनहैंड इतना है, तो बीच में मेरा पैसा जाता कहाँ है? That is the one key question that you need to ask and you need to understand, right? So whenever you're reviewing your compensation, whenever you're reviewing your offer, you know what all deductions are there, what all they have added in the CTC, which is inflating the CTC, right? So this is one common practice that is being used in the industry. They add a lot of benefits as well, which inflates the CTC, and therefore the in hand that you get and the CTC that is shown is much different. So obviously CTC is fixed plus variable. So as I said, you need to always seek fixed component kya hai, variable component kya hai. This will give you a much better idea of what in hand you can get. So again, fixed you can divide it into gross salary, employee PF contribution, gratuity, mediclaim, bonus incentives and variables. Now net in hand salary. तो अभी आते हैं मेन मुद्दे पे. So net in hand salary is whatever the gross salary that you're getting, right? Minus the PF contributions, minus mediclaim. तो mediclaim, this is for dependents. एक mediclaim होता है which you get from the company for which you don't need to pay, but it is added to a CTC. And then there is also other mediclaim. If you have any dependents, you need to pay for that mediclaim, right? So वो mediclaim भी हो जाता है. And then there is the certain other than death, which is tax. ये दो कभी खत्म नहीं होने वाला. So tax is one thing that you'll have to pay, and this is one of the most biggest deduction basically in your CTC. तो ये डिडक्शंस होते हैं, उनके बाद में तुम्हारा इन हैंड बन के आता है. Then what is PF contribution? तो PF contribution basically 12% of your basic pay होता है. So PF contribution and tax are kind of most the biggest deductions in your CTC, which after which you get the enhanced salary. Now one important point that I would like to mention कि tax जो है, if you have a lot of deductions, जैसे कि you are claiming HRA deductions, राइट, यू हैव अ होम लोन, तो उसका प्रिंसिपल एंड इंटरेस्ट डिडक्शन में दिखा रहे हो, दैट टाइम गोइंग टू द ओल्ड रेजिम इज वेरी बेनिफिशियल, बिकॉज उसमें तुम्हें काफ़ी टैक्स डिडक्शन मिल जाएगा एंड देन यू कैन सेव ऑन टैक्स. बट इफ यू डोंट हैव सच डिडक्शंस, देन द न्यू रेजिम दैट द गवर्नमेंट हैज इंट्रोड्यूस्ड विल बी बेनिफिशियल फॉर यू, right? Because since there are no deductions, it would be better if you can just show the entire salary and take the lower tax rate in the new tax regime. But you need to obviously check. There are online calculators. If you want, we can do a video on this as well, using online calculators to check which of the regimes would be useful. And in most of the corporates now, they have started integrating this calculator in their online portal as well, internal portal. They already have this calculators. So again, I would like to, this is the most important point, always check the fixed component of the package, because CTCs बहुत ज़्यादा inflated होते हैं. They can add different benefits, they can add all kind of things into that and inflate the figures. So तुम्हें, you might not get a proper idea of what your in-hand salary would be. So these are the major important points that you should be aware of. So yeah, this was the things that I wanted to cover in this video. In the next video, we'll go through the actual payslip कि एक 25 लाख का CTC में what is the in hand that you can expect. So it will give you a much better idea. We now just went through the concept, क्या क्या points deductions होते हैं and all those things, but उसमें you will get a much better idea. So I hope you like this video. If you liked it, please like, share and subscribe. And I'll be very soon coming with the next video going through the payslip of 25 lakh CTC and what is the enhanced salary if when you have a 25 lakh CTC. Thank you very much.